Welcome back to the Fundamental Training Series with myself, your physique coach, Alex Connor from Fearless Training. And we're almost to the end of this series. And today we're on level 5. This is rest periods. As always, guys, if you've not, go back and watch the latter series. They are designed to be watched sequentially. It will make a lot more sense. And as always, if you want more in-depth information and education, please visit my academy where I go through this in full detail and break it down for you with key takeaways. But here we're going to again make sure we get to the main core principles so you can at least understand the order of priority. Now, rest periods. I'm going to keep these ones short and sweet, these last two, because they are easy. Now, there's a lot of myths that surround rest periods and tempo, like with most things in life. So rest periods, real simple. Last time we talked about exercise selection, we talked about compound movements, multiple muscle, multiple joint, and isolation, single joint, isolating one muscle group at a time, okay? Now, compound movements, generally 2 to 5 minutes rest in between, okay? Isolation, 1 to 3 minutes. There's a lot less fatigue, even though the fatigue is a lot more local. You may get more of a burn from that lactate, if you like, okay? We won't even get into that because there's a lot of mechanisms there. It is still based around feel. So, to give you guys the bare bone basic takeaway, rest as long as you need to. However, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. We've got 3 energy systems generally in play when we are working out, okay? And the first one's the creatine, the phosphocreatine, okay, ATP. We've got then the anaerobic and the aerobic energy system. Now, when we have our aerobic energy system pumping, we generally know when we're recovered because the breathing stops, the heart rate slows down, we cool the body temperature, and we begin to become more composed. The anaerobic and the ATP, not quite as easy to discern whether we've actually rested, and therefore we have these basic recommendations. If you get under the bar and all of a sudden you go for you get to your 3rd rep and you're like, shit, there's nothing there, probably means that apart from many other factors, say like sleep, etc., okay, or form, or whatever it might be, hydration, but if everything else is good, it's probably because you've just not rested long enough. So keep that in mind, okay? When you go through these elements, rest periods, it's not, rocket science. Listen to your body. You don't get any extra credit for rushing out your volume, or rushing out and trying to get into your next exercise, because generally that will decrease your ability to do more reps. Therefore, it will decrease your volume, your frequency, and your intensity. And of course, those principles are far more important than the latter. So rest periods, guys, go by feel. Recommendations, 2 to 5 minutes for compound, 1 to 3 for isolation, especially if you are here, as I know you are, wanting to build muscle strength and size. Keep to these principles. Guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next and the last installment of the Training Fundamentals series, where we will go through tempo. And as always, stay fearless.